Violation of the rules of engagement in the Syrian sky didn't influence the map of control over the ground. However, the issues of military movement along various spheres of influence in eastern Syria remain unsolved, and a new escalation may break out. Washington is clinging to fuel sources for the war in Syria to preserve its leaky food and oil basket. The apparent calmness of the Euphrates doesn't convey the sound of standing water inside it. The river divides this bordering with Iraq province into east and west, as the ongoing war, in which reality and the existing plan are causing a split. And the United States has been working to divide this region, starting from Raqqa province northeast of the river and up to Deir ez-Zor northeast of the river in the direction of El-Hasaka.
We are currently in the province of Deir ez-Zor. The separation project also includes areas from Abu Kamal. Up to these areas, including the city of Mayadin, also from Mayadin towards the east of Abu Kamal. Then reaching the American base of Al-Tanf, and then towards Suwaida and Daraa.
The largest oil and gas fields are located on the bed of its near and inaccessible eastern protrusions for defense, which make up a large part of the national wealth of the country. 22 American bases create a kind of protective cordon surrounding these scattered fields, on the opposite shore in the extreme northeast of Qamishli.
This is the American Kurdish Konik refinery. They infringe on the local population. The people are tired, they are starving, there is no power here. The local tribes do not take anything for themselves. Everything flows to the Kurdish side using all the possibilities of the country in relation to Iraqi Kurdistan. We are the people of this region, and this is happening on our lands and in our state. We get no benefit other than the constant skirmishes of the people.
In addition to financing their bases, these forces conduct organized smuggling operations, during which tankers are transported across the Iraqi border to Iraqi Kurdistan and some Turkish districts, as residents of a city deprived of their wealth tell us. And in this mess, small networks are operating to smuggle oil and its products between the east of the Euphrates and other zones of influence in Syria. We met those who are dismantling these barrels because we are an echo of American influence.
Fuel is delivered by tanker trucks, then poured into barrels, tied with wire and led down the river.
From which field exactly is this fuel supplied to you?
It's supplied from the Alama refinery. They are brought by fuel trucks from the Kurds and Americans. They lower the barrel to us, we return them empty, and everything repeats again.
Syrian oil is being lost in political corridors and in the smuggling trade, while the Syrian people are starving and languishing after years of war in a stifling economic crisis. Washington's hand imprints on the internal wealth of the Syrian people, and the hand of the latter defames Caesar's sword and applies sanctions against it. The fuse of war continues to burn between them, which hasn't been extinguished in this country. With a report from the city of Deir ez-Zor, Wafa Shabruni, RT.